recently I was asked if I could help with a storyboard of my father, Colonel David McKnight, and I just saw it for the first time yesterday, and it was so moving. And like all of the veterans, they're very humble about what happened. They don't really want to be honored themselves so much as to honor the fallen airmen that didn't come back. And seeing it for the first time was great. This is a picture of my father, Colonel David McKnight, standing beside a B-17. You can see the mission bars up, and often these planes had nose art, which is a fun thing to see, and it's a separate subject. Panning down to the right, continuing with this storyboard, he was a young aviator and got his own plane when he was still in his teens, living in Brooklyn, New York. They dragged signs behind it to help pay for fuel. Here he is sitting out on the wing while his friend films him and flies the plane at the same time. Here he is in the New York State Cavalry before wartime service. When he came to Horham, he tells this story to my son, his own grandson, David McKnight, and the story never includes the word "I did this" or "I did that." It's always "we did this," "the wing did that," the group did this. And when I sent it to my son yesterday morning, he asked if he could post it. And I noticed the posting last night, and it said, "If you're interested in World War II, why don't you check this out, written by my ridiculously humble grandfather." This is a listing of his known missions during World War II. And he stayed for a year and a half, which was longer than most of the pilots, because he became, after being the squadron commander, he was the group operations officer. This particular group received 3 presidential citations, which is more than any other group has received, period. One of the citations was to be the first B-17s that ever flew over, that bombed Berlin. And Hitler was assured that would never happen. So, in conclusion, I can just say I'm so happy to be here. I'm so proud of the work that's been done here and the work of the 95th Bomb Group. And the people here in Horham are so incredibly friendly and dedicated to the mission and the remembrance of the lives that were lost and dedicated or committed to the ending of World War II.